Watch on YouTube. Okay. I gotta go to analytics. I gotta go to analytics. Bear with me as we go into analytics and have a look. Because I gotta do a few options here. Gotta go edit. Like thumbnail. There we go.
Does it count?
Let's see. Done.
Does count. What?
Add tags.
Go to power shots. You don't want to.
Excuse you.
Oh, come on. Missed. Missed.
You know I'm about to go live, right, Aiden?
Yeah. In the bathroom again.
Aiden, you want to throw this milk out? And can you bring me down some water, please? This milk is bad. No, that's not what I want. Delete. Edit. Shout out to Babe's channel. Big shout out to Babe's channel. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate that. It's awesome. Just gotta get everything figured out here, guys. I'm a little late running into issues. HTTPS SHIB 5050.com. Thanks, Babe's channel, for coming. Really appreciate that. We'll just get to the analytics of this. Okay, banners. Thank you. Create a banner. Secondary shit. SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle draw.
First break. Get that out. Over there. Those are hard kick goals, bro.
Isn't.
What's he? He's one of the best hockey players of all time.
This isn't financial advice.
No, yes.
No.
No, be serious. He's just. This is a goal.
8% of the proceeds.
These are all goals. I don't know. Please. Looking for this goals tomorrow.
YouTube.
I call break.
B.
Why? Y'all roll in with that tomorrow. With that. So you figure out what to do. You do whatever you want. Under the circumstances. My circumstances is
Create. All right, there we go. We got the banner going, and we'll go right into Facebook. What's on YouTube? All right, here we go. There we go. We're right into YouTube. Anyway, so right now I'm going to share this with everybody. Hold on a second. Not sure why I did that. I'll share it on Facebook. Please bear with me. Okay. We are live. Okay, hold on a second here. Let's go back in here. We'll go back into X. Okay, so that's off and starting. Notifications. Okay. Blue sky. Okay. It's my blue sky. Where did my blue sky go? There it is. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's get the show on the road, shall we? We'll tune you in, and thanks for coming, everybody. Woo! Gonna have a great show tonight. we have a positive, excellent news coming out, and it is the burns. Now, we want to see massive burns in SHIB. Why do we want to see massive burns? Massive burns means we are reducing the circulating supply. Yes, but more than that, we are what? Gaining in value every single day. SHIB is up to 2,600, 4 zeros, 26. Well, it was at 26. Now it's at 25, 91, 92. But it shot up this little while ago to I I believe it was at 2611. Anyway, I can't see it now. But we are looking at the SHIB burn. So the SHIB burn portal is the shibburn.com. And right now it has lowered its standards. It used to give out more information. Like it would give out the circulating supply of SHIB plus the reduction in SHIB and the what is remaining. So it gave out three or four different pieces of information that was key for the success of SHIB's reducing its circulating supply. Now they've changed it. I don't know why, but they're probably working on something. Now they did mention a year ago, back in 2000, in October, once October or September, I think it was September, that they were going to start their own blockchain with SHIB as their gas token. So if they went with a layer one, I think it was layer one blockchain that they were going to go with on Ethereum network, because everything has to be on Ethereum network. It makes no sense to go to somewhere else, only because Ethereum is where it's stationed already. Makes sense? Okay. So it's stationed there. So we'll look at the burns. Last 24 hours, we have done some magnificent burns. Yesterday, we burned 48,266,929. Yesterday, again, was 604,714. 20 hours ago, we burned 6,008,171. 19 hours ago, we burned 1,839,740. 15 hours ago, we burned 209 million, 312,491. Still getting over this flu, guys. Bear with me. 12 hours ago, 37,125. And everything else is like 1,925, 1,000. We did burn at 20 hours, 4,813. So if someone's watching, they know. The 474 that we burned 8 hours ago, and 7 hours ago, we burned 1,500,000 SHIB. And 2 hours ago, a wallet by A01A8F8, 29,282,316. Woo woo. Okay, now these wallet addresses have to be noted and have to be found, so that we can congratulate those that reduce the circulating supply of SHIB. We'll get into this one. This is our Ethereum. Thanks for coming. Love you. Love to see people come in. Love it. Okay, so getting right to this, we'll get right into the reduction, or the amount of people coming in. Right now, we have 1,441,030 wallet holders, and it's building. If you noticed, it's going up, not going down. So that means there's more people buying in than getting out. But there's a lot of people who hold a lot of SHIB, so you got to remember that too. You got to take it with a little bit of grain of salt, but we want to see more wallet holders coming in. Always, always, always. We want to see that building. We want to see everybody getting used to seeing everybody coming into SHIB. More people coming into SHIB, the faster we grow as a community. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta get some water in me. Okay, what else we got going on here? What else we want to talk about? We want to talk about, here we go. We'll talk about this. I'll share this link. This is the SHIB price right now. So as you can see, it's breaking out of its downward motion, but like the amount of downward motion doesn't really matter much because it's only 4 zeros, 2 5. Unless you own trillions of SHIB, then it'll make a huge difference to you. Even if you own 50 or 60 billion, it will make a bit of a difference to you right now because it's up about 3 or 4% on the day. And we can break above that 26, 27, need to test that 29 level, right? Once we test that 29 level, we're going from 30 to 36, just like that. Now, will it happen? Good questions. But you have to look at a few things, guys, that I know that a lot of people aren't paying attention to, which is shocking. I know, but it's true. They're not paying attention, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so here's the SHIB. We talked about this yesterday, about the events that happened in SHIB. I'm late by 2 hours for this countdown, but we didn't sell any tickets. So there's your heads up, guys. I didn't sell any tickets in the last 24 hours. Therefore, we'll have another draw tomorrow at 5:45 is the cut. At 5:30 tomorrow is the cut off. Okay, so the cut for the raffle draw is at 5:45. 5:30. So we have 21 hours, 42 minutes, and 27 seconds for the next draw. So if we sell tickets between now and then of over 21,000 tickets worldwide, we will host this raffle. Now we need everybody to participate, to tell everybody about it so that we can start our accumulation into getting everybody in SHIB. You can't participate in the raffle unless you're in SHIB, right? And my buddy Jason Cox hasn't showed up yet. And disclosure hasn't come in a while, a couple of days now. But today I'm late on my events, so that might be another reason why people aren't showing up, because I had an errand to do. And I didn't let anyone know because I was trying to figure out some stuff, and I had to do a bunch of little things. And like I said, I haven't been well, so I have to take everything with a little bit of a pinch off your shoulder kind of thing. Anyway, this is SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle. We are all about bringing our community together, growing and earning and having fun and being part of a massive community. With everybody coming on board and everybody coming in, so like one big family. And that's how we want to treat everybody here. We want to treat everybody like a big family. So it's about growing together, understanding what's going on, and then sharing each other's points of view. Now, if you go into home, it's going to give you the rundown on basically what we do. And it's going to tell you about scenarios in SHIB. So there's about 12 or 14 scenarios. And if you have any scenarios that you want to wish or make a comment on, just send me an email. It's on the website. My phone number, my WhatsApp number, everything's on the website. So if you're on the website, you're able to check out everything that you need to check out. Make an informal decision, because like we said before, the disclaimer is this isn't financial advice. We don't offer telling anyone to buy this, buy that. We just pointed out to you, obviously, on certain aspects of it so that everybody has an understanding of what that means and how you can achieve your financial goals. So our financial goal is to build in a SHIB worldwide event through the raffle. So what the raffle is supposed to do is bring people together. You can't take part in the raffle unless you buy SHIB. We highly recommend that you buy 2 wallets. So you have your trust wallet and then you have your exchange wallet. So whichever wallet has the majority of your SHIB, that's the one you use for your investments. Or if you want a Margex account, we don't offer it here. Okay, like those type of things we don't offer here. And I said before, we don't cover other coins because it takes away from SHIB. And the last thing you want to do is take away value from SHIB when it's adding value every single day. And if you don't believe me, we were just in a link that provides you proof of that through shibburn.com. shibburn.com. That email, that link again is shibburn.com. You go on there and it's going to show you exactly what SHIB is doing. SHIB is burning its circulating supply. So the investors who invested in it are the ones burning it. No, SHIB does not have a CEO, CFO, board of directors, administration staff. Anybody that's going to ask for a wage are not on the site. Okay, they're not part of SHIB. So anyone who claims that they are, or you see where it says they are, it is not. Okay, that is the ecosystem development team that's worked its way around SHIB, but they don't own SHIB. SHIB is not owned by anybody. Ryoshi, and I got it on information education. It's under there. There's a history of SHIB and what SHIB stood for. And if you go in there and dig a little bit and understand what's going on, you'll understand that where SHIB says, hold on, we'll go into that actually. That's a good idea. We'll go right in. We'll dive right in. Informative education. SHIB educational movement and financial literacy, communications and growth, investment planning. So here are your investment planning consultations. Consultation provides personalized investment strategies tailored for individual financial goals and risk tolerance provided for SHIB risk right now to everyone in the world as follows. So whatever currency you have, I'm hoping that it's here. Now, if your currency isn't here and you're able to come on here and tell and explain it, I will post it here. Now, this is based on where is it? Pounds? Yeah, 19. Where now it's at 20, right? So I'd have to come in here and change this to 20 pounds to 20, and then everything else is going to change accordingly to the value of SHIB. Now, I want you to understand um, this is this is based on the currencies that are from your currency. So one of your currency based on SHIB. So whatever currency that you have is based on what SHIB is valued at right now. So this changes with the price of SHIB. So and then I didn't put up here, but I was supposed to put up here. This is world currencies based in SHIB. So how to afford SHIB? How affordable is SHIB? This is the proof how affordable is it in your country. So if you look at it, uh, even on a prospectus, where's Japan? There it is. Even Japan is at 303 for 1 yen. Okay, so that tells you right there, right? How affordable SHIB is worldwide. Now, unfortunately, the world can't afford to have, like, not everybody can afford to have a bank account. So you have to have a bank account to transfer funds from their bank account to an exchange. Makes sense? So in order to invest, you have to have a bank account. Now I know some countries want a lot of money to hold to even open a bank account, but with a bank account you can buy SHIB, and because we are offering SHIB at half a pound per ticket, tells you how much you can afford based on that. But please keep that in mind that 50 cents US is held for the fees to buy SHIB. So the 50 cents you have to pay for before you can transfer it over to the worldwide 50-50 raffle draw. Okay, for the tickets. So you're better off buying 5 tickets. It's going to cost you £2 2.5 pounds to buy 5 tickets, but you're better off buying 5 than 1. If you're just trying to prove that it works, you can buy 1 ticket. But again, 21,000 tickets have to be sold. 5 tickets, you get the drift. You can buy 100 million tickets if you want. But the problem is that you're the only one that's going to win. But it also means that you're going to lose half of what you put in. So please gamble responsibly. Make sure when you gamble, though, when you buy a ticket, that you're not buying it all in one draw. You wait for the 4,100,000. So every 4,100,000, there's another draw. So don't stick all your eggs in one basket in the first batch. Try and focus on the 4,100,000 100,000 tickets sold. If that happens and you're going to the next draw, that means you're going to be even more geared up. You buy another 5 or 10 tickets into the next draw so that you have a chance of winning at least whatever it is that it comes out to. If we sell 8 million tickets, 8,200,000 tickets, there's going to be a third draw. So, right, again, you have to watch and see what's going on with the raffles. Now, I expected the raffle to take off a long ago because I started this over a month and a half ago. So I expected this to, when people start catching on, because when people get into greed and we're reducing the circulating supply and we're bringing people on and we're reducing the circulation and we're bringing people in, what happens is you have a massive drive to get into SHIB from everywhere in the world. And that's the truth of it, right? Once people start seeing, holy crap, SHIB is really reducing its circulating supply, it adds what? Enthusiasm, excitement, uh, spontaneity. It adds that how far can we go attitude, and that's what we want to see. That's what I want. I want to see that drive. I want to see everybody come together as a family because every time that we do something, it reduces the circulating supply. It's a win-win situation. It pays to play because the faster we play, the more we reduce. The more we reduce, the more people come in. The more people can come in, the more we reduce. You get the drift. Everybody wants to part in it because everybody wants to be part of a family. And in a family that is growing in wealth together, there's no losers here. The only time you lose is if you sell everything in SHIB. Because if you sell everything in SHIB, then you have to think of how you're going to offset that and how are you going to be able to get back in when you know the raffle's continually going and going and going and going until there's no supply left. When there's no supply left, that means the price is going to be astronomical. So when the price is astronomical, you're going to have a hard time getting back in. So you never sell everything in SHIB. If you do, you're kind of out to lunch in left field. And don't mind what other people are telling you to do. Watch what we're doing. Watch how we're reducing the circulating supply. And by doing that, everybody wins. Nobody's left out. Everybody has a chance to get in on this massive organization or this whole process that we're focused on to alleviate your stresses, your difficulties, everything, because we're going to give you that power. Everybody in the world should actually have this in their back door, on the back fence, sitting there going, if we do this as a collective and we reduce the circulating supply while buying raffle tickets and having fun with the raffle, and then watching us reduce half the supply every single time we do it is going to drive the value up astronomically. But the whole purpose of this is to get us, the people, behind it. We don't want the organizations behind it because they're going to steal it from you. The banks are definitely going to try and take it from you if they haven't already, and they already have. But I mean, not everybody knows about it. So that's one aspect of it. Okay, so let's go in further down the list. So there's your countries. Okay, there isn't a single analyst going to cover SHIB right now. Why? It's too small. It's below a pink sheet, guys. That's why. Why don't analysts cover SHIB until it reaches $75 USDT? And the only reason they're going to cover it is because why? Somebody is going to ask them to cover it. And what are they going to do about it? So as soon as someone asks an analyst to cover it, they're not getting paid from SHIB. They're not getting paid from any of us to cover it. So what's going to happen? They're not going to give it a very good recommendation. Bitcoin. How many times have people cover Bitcoin and give it a good recommendation? The only ones that give it a good recommendation are the people holding Bitcoin. And if they are on the fence or if they're part of news organization or news outlet, that's the only time that they're going to cover it. But they're not analysts because they're holders. That's the thing, right? That Warren Buffett would cover it if he held it, and then he would be like he would already buy it and then be looking at selling it or dumping it. With SHIB, the problem with that is every time you dump it, there's a certain amount of it that's not coming back on the market. And we're going to reduce the hell out of it down to 1 billion SHIB left. That's our goal, right? We want it under that 2 billion. Anything under 2 billion is, and if the price hits 38 pounds or $35, if it hits $35, we're out. 35 pounds, we're out. So if it hits that and we're at 5 billion, we're out, guys. We're out, right? We're not going to no longer hold the raffle. We don't need to hold the raffle anymore because we've generated enough revenue to have it fall back on itself. Now it's becoming an asset from the world's point of view, and every single person or every single company is going to be trying to buy it from you. In fact, they'll be bidding for you to sell it to them. That's how important SHIB will be to the worldwide organizations. From the world gold point of view, they're going to want it all because it's going to back up their gold. Bitcoin, same problem. Okay, it's going to back up Bitcoin because it's reducing its circulating supply. Well, SHIB's got way more supply than Bitcoin does. This is true, but SHIB is the only one reducing its circulating supply. Makes sense? So why wouldn't Bitcoin, the holders of Bitcoin, want to buy more SHIB with their Bitcoin, reduce the risk of having Bitcoin, and then buying SHIB? So because SHIB won't be as worth as much, but SHIB will be worth more than Bitcoin in later years by a wide margin, and gold loses its luster with SHIB in the mix because SHIB is reducing its circulating supply. Gold is finding more supply, so it loses its luster. And because SHIB can be traded anywhere in the world at the speed of light, it gives it that much more dexterity. And because now it's affordable, and they haven't caught on to it yet, because you can trust me, if they did, it wouldn't be affordable anymore to a lot of people. But it isn't. So therefore, it's new in the game. It's new in the stream of things, and it hasn't caught on yet. The people have not got educated. This is why education is so important to get everybody educated in SHIB as quickly as possible. Entire SHIB community, SHIB army. Last, we will demand that they cover this currency. Okay, so eventually they will be covering, analysts will be covering it only because they're threatened if they don't, because they'll be buying it. Okay, so they'll tell you to sell it so they can buy it. It's going to be like that all over, guys. It's going to be like that all over because the dynamics of SHIB is deflationary in a model, but it also works as a tide. It works against the tide of debt. So with zero governance and whispering affordability. So right now, it's very affordable to the entire world. This is why it's so important to get educated so that we can gain everybody involved. The people who are poor and can't afford anything, we want them to buy at least 1 million SHIB, or at least try and buy 1 million SHIB. Yeah, right now, a lot of people that are covering SHIB don't know about the extremities what SHIB has faced, what they haven't undergone themselves. So they're still not educated all the way in SHIB, because the first thing they say is you need massive burns. No, what you need is massive adoption. You need the people focused to get into SHIB. Once you get the people into SHIB, everything else will just unravel itself. I talked to this about Jason Cox yesterday. What will happen is people will start to take profits. Once those people take profits, they realize, wait a second, why am I going to pay the government when I can pay myself? Why not pay myself first? Reduce the circulating supply, claim it on my taxes, and I'm paying myself to reduce the circulating supply while gaining in value. Well, it doesn't make sense why you would give it to the government when you can pay yourself. So when you're taking profits, and you will take profits, why don't you pay yourself first? Get rid of the debt, get rid of the supply of SHIB with the amount that you'd have to pay the government anyway in capital gains. So then your capital losses outweigh your gain, outweigh what you have to pay the government, except for the amount of SHIB gaining in value. So as you reduce the circulating supply of SHIB, you look at it as the value goes up. Okay, now I got even more capital gains, so I need to offset that if I want to cash out. But you see what's going on? Every time someone cashes out, they're burning SHIB. Hey, wait a second. If I wait and I don't need the money right now, why the hell would I do that? Exactly. Why would you do that if you don't need the money? If you do need the money, it makes perfect sense. So to avoid paying capital gains, you write off the losses against that in the burns, the shibburn.com account with the three wallets. Number one being the 410 trillion that's already sitting there. And then the other two wallets, which already have a number sitting in those. You get the general drift of it. Investment planning consultations. Okay, so your investment planning. Okay, so I haven't changed this either. This was basically the same thing as up there. Prove it right now for everyone in the world as follows. Okay. Now, SHIB does not have a halving. SHIB is always constantly reducing its circulating supply. In theory, SHIB should never lose value. SHIB should never sell off any more than 5 to 10%. If it sells off any more than 5 or 10%, it's overdone. It's oversold. So I want to make sure everybody understands that. Okay, if you're educated in SHIB and you understand that if it drops any more than 10%, it's a buying opportunity. No. What it tells you is the people that are selling it haven't got a clue what SHIB is. Okay, and they're not educated. So what you want to do is you want to punish them by buying it lower. So you want that 20, 30, 40% drop before you go out and buy anymore. So that's when you put your dollar cost averaging in when you see it dropping at 30%, 40%, because that's when you want to start accumulating SHIB. But you don't know how far it's going to go down. That's not a problem. Put in like talking to Jason Cox yesterday. I said, put your DCA in, and his was once a month, $25. Exactly. That's all you need to do, right? Put your buy in when it drops 20, 30%, or when it starts dropping 20%, put your amount that you want to buy. And if you're smart, you'd already have it locked in. So when it's going down, that's when you want to start acquiring it. So that you put your $25 in every month and just let it sit there until it drops at 20, 30%. Then buy, then start your buyback. Because anything more than 20% to 30% draw down is a buying opportunity. No, it is a chance at a buying opportunity because it could go lower. So just because it's dropping and you didn't cash out, you can do your DCAing in. Make sense? So you don't want to get left out. You don't want to get left behind because you have no idea. I don't have any idea. No one's got a crystal ball to tell us when the organizations are going to start swarming in and buying up all the SHIB. It will happen eventually. But right now, there's not very many people educated in SHIB, and the people that are broadcasting it, the influencers, the heavy influencers, not me, but heavier influencers than I, are telling you that the 1 cent dream is impossible. Never mind the three zeros 999. That's a dream. Okay, if that happens, I'm a multimillionaire. That's what you hear from them all the time. But the thing is, they want that reduction in SHIB circulating supply. What we need is everybody to start realizing SHIB is reducing its circulating supply every single day. This should drive up more demand because as more people catch on, this money is no longer available to them. I'm gonna have to call it quits, guys. This is Will, your host. Thanks for coming. I got to cough up phlegm ball. Sorry about that. Shouldn't say that. I got a cough. Anyway, big shout out to every single person on the planet. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, love the channel, love the people, live long and prosper, every single person. Jesus loves you. Without Jesus, we wouldn't be here. So we have to say, God bless everybody and take care and wish you all the very best. In SHIB, there is no such thing as good luck. Pray about SHIB. You can pray about it, But realistically, SHIB doesn't need any backing. SHIB just needs people to get educated. That's it. People just need to get educated in SHIB. The faster you get educated, the faster we grow as a community. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless everybody. Peace, my friends. Cheers. Have a great and wonderful evening.